Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm Hune and this is another Gran Turismo 7 video and another hot lap episode with the Porsche Cayman GT4. And this is actually a very I can't say track focused. I don't have to spoil it, by the way. All I did was change the wheels. I didn't like the way they looked. I wanted to go for more bronzish type of look, but it didn't work out, so I just went with the black BBS rims and I called it a day, honestly. But yeah, this car is actually pretty fun to drive. It isn't too much. It isn't I don't know why I was about to say too little. But yeah, the shot was a pretty good shot, I like these escape scenes that Polyphony added to the game. I mean, this one was in GT Sport and I used it for one of the pictures that I took.
Hule HR.
But yeah, now we're at the Red Bull ring, and I had already recorded a time prior to this, more like a warm-up lap. This was the hot lap, right? I had to get the tires warm, make sure that Porsche engine is warm as well. But yeah, this car is one of those, I know I say this a lot, but it is one of those that don't require much tuning, because I realized this when I was driving. I don't like the sitting position in the specific car. It's like my player is really pushed up towards the steering wheel that you don't even get to see the Porsche badge, like as you can see on the screen. But regardless of that, the car drives pretty well. I think it could do a lot better with, better tires and brakes. Other than that, it has no other issues that I know of. Maybe power. Give it some more power, and I think I'm thinking about it for the Nürburgring video for the specific car, whether I should give it more power or leave it as it is. But it will definitely be getting brakes upgrades. I don't think I'll do anything to the suspension or anything else, but I'll consider giving it a power bump if I see it fit, or I'll just record the time with just upgraded wheels and brakes, and that's it. Because I think this is supposed to be somewhat of a track focused car that is road based. I mean, most road cars are that way, but it's supposed to have some track prowess type of setting to it. So stock, I think it really performs well. I can't say that it doesn't, because I'd lie, right? And I can't emphasize it enough. I keep saying it. So at Red Bull we did a 1 minute and 43 seconds 0.58, which is not, I don't know if it's good or bad for this car, honestly, but it's something. I was curious as to where it stood on the table, given that I had recorded the ZL1, the Corvette ZL1, which was putting down shocking times, to be honest, and I didn't expect it to be as quick as that. That makes like a lot of power, maybe even double, maybe not, but it could make double what the Porsche makes, the stock. So yeah, I don't think it was that bad. So here are the times, and the Porsche is just behind the Corvette, and with a gap of about 4 seconds or so, or less than 4 seconds, right? And that is a lot of time, but not too bad. And to be honest, I don't think I could have really improved that time, or maybe I could have, but there's so much you can do when you're pushing this car stock, right? You can really feel the limits, right? And regardless of the limits, though, the fact that you can feel them, it it kind of inspires you to push the car. Like, I had no issues with braking points or turning, for example, or grip or body roll, which I experienced with the ZL1, the Corvette. However, obviously, driving something like a GRS that has, that is tuned, obviously is going to perform better than what isn't tuned. So I think I'm always going to see or see where I could improve a certain vehicle, So with this one, maybe a bit more downforce could help, to be honest. I think it needs a lot more of that pressure pushing it down onto the track. But nonetheless, other than that, I don't think I can complain about anything else, because you turn into bends, it turns. You accelerate out, it doesn't try bite you, it doesn't try spin you out or break your neck or freaking hurt your wrist as the driver. But yeah, it's pretty much controllable. You feel like you're in control when you're driving something like this, and I think that's basically the feeling I had when I drove the AMG GT Black Series through these tracks. You feel like you're in control, whereas when you're driving something like the F8 Tributo, so much power, no grip, and no brakes. So at Autodromo we did a 1 minute and 47 seconds, so just below 1 minute 48. 1 minute and 48 seconds, which I don't know if it's good or bad, but I know it's definitely not going to be faster than the ZL1. But what I was saying is that it's hard to picture this specific vehicle being faster than those, given that those make so much power, right? Regardless of the grip issues and whatnot. But I think because this is so dialed in, or I keep saying this, but because it's the tune is really that good stock, and you really feel like you're in control, whereas these other ones you're just waiting for them to snap at you. I can't say anything else. Like, that's how it feels like when you're driving the other cars, and I can remember this very well, because yeah, it's traumatic. But yeah, it's just above the Civic Type R, with 1 minute and 58 seconds. So there's a big gap there between the Porsche and the Civic Type R. But there's another car that is smaller than the Civic Type R, but will be faster, and it is tuned, obviously. So you have to wait for one of the upcoming videos to see what that car is. pretty fun car, to be honest, for a car that you could potentially start the game with, or at least somewhere along the lines find yourself using that car. So now we're at Goodwood, and like I said, it didn't give me many issues. I felt like I was in control most of the time. I would hit braking points, and normally I don't nail certain bends, but with this car I was, and I managed to do it with the ZL1 for some reason. I think it's a matter of, over time you get to learn a track, and this is one of them that I don't necessarily like from the four that I've randomly picked, but it works, and I'm getting better at it. I really like these chase shots, these chase shots that the game has. They're nice. They're nice, but I didn't mess up that section of the Goodwood track, and through the chicane I didn't mess that up. I haven't really hit the wall in a while, to be honest, in any car, which is kind of dope. But yeah, here we did a 1 minute and 21 seconds .302, which yeah, I pushed myself to really record, the best time the best time possible with this car, because I was hoping that it would, I obviously don't want it to be as slow as the Civic Type R. I'm not saying the Civic Type R is slow, no, it is not. But I wanted it to obviously be faster, given that with the other laps or the other tracks, it was sitting just above the Civic and just below the ZL1. So there will be more times on this lap time sheet. My question is, will the Civic Type R be beat by something else, another hot hatch? For example, we do have the VW GTI 4RS or the A45 AMG, right? Which is old, but yeah. So here it sits above the Honda Civic Type R, like I said, and the old AMG GT Black Series. Ignore that time, but it is there, just for reference, because I had put down a terrible time with the car, and I believe that it could be way faster. Anyway, I will be doing a Nürburgring lap time with this car, and another thing is, don't see me not record lap times on the Nürburgring. It's not because I don't know the track, I do, and to be honest, knowing the Nürburgring is actually pretty dope. It's one of the more challenging tracks because it has so many bends, so many fast swooping bends, I guess. So Nürburgring has, if a car can perform well, like they say in real life, reality, if a car can perform in the Nürburgring, then it can perform anywhere on any track. Like the i30N, cars like the i30N built on the Nürburgring, the GR is built on the Nürburgring, or at least tested there. Can't say built necessarily, but GRM, because we're racing Meisters of the Nürburgring. And if I remember correctly, the N on the Hyundai might stand for something relating to the Nürburgring. In either way, most cars go through the Nürburgring, regardless of whether it's hybrid or EV. The Taycan went there, the Plaid went there, the Urus Performante went there. Basically every car, at least every car that's a performance car goes there. Even if it's not, it goes there. And it could be brought by people who visit on days like the tourist and Fortin days, or companies themselves bring those cars onto the track and they record times. But sometimes the objective is not to record time, it's just a matter of putting a car through a testing ground. So at Dragontrail, that word, I did a 1 minute and 54 seconds, so just above, with the Porsche Cayman GT4, and yeah, I really enjoyed recording this video. I wasn't really worried about the car messing me up or frustrating me, and then I just ended up not wanting to record at all. This was dialed in. I keep saying this, but it wasn't too bad. It's not like the AMG GT Black Series, but yeah. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys did, please let me know what car you'd like to see in upcoming videos, and please like and subscribe, as this helps me out a lot. And that's it from me. Peace.